Hey, it's Kris Ramotar here. Today we're doing a home inspection for a home that we're gonna make an offer on coming up sometime this week. So it's like a pre-inspection. This way it's one of our clauses that will be removed from our conditions, so making our offer more attractive to the seller. So this is something I normally do for my clients, and if our offer is accepted and we close, I normally reimburse them the home inspection money. All right, we'll check it out. I'll try to get as much information from our inspector, first class home inspection. It's Martin, and shortly we're gonna hopefully get some tips and tricks here on this property. All right, stay tuned. Everybody, this is Martin from
First Class Home Inspections.
How many years you been doing this for?
Since 2012.
Okay, so today we're doing a general inspection. It's a full inspection for a home we're gonna put our offer in. So Martin, could you tell us a little bit of what you look for when we do an inspection like this?
Yeah, Chris. So first, start from the outside, looking at roof, brick, lots. So looking at the grading, see how it all relates to the property. Then we have if there's an air conditioning, we'll take a look at the age and see what the age is there. Check the walks, see if they're sloping or if there's any unevenness. Then on the inside, we'll go to the basement. So on the outside, it'll tell us a story of what we're going to find on the inside. Okay. So if there's downspouts that are too close or sidewalks sloping towards the house, more probability of there being moisture issues. Okay. So when we go to the basement, electrical, check the structure, check for moisture. Furnace, then we're going to test the furnace and AC, make sure they're working. Then if the basement is finished, we'll check for moisture and see if it was finished properly. Then check outlets, make sure they're working, windows, doors, and then do a thermal scan of the basement, make sure it's insulated. Mm-hmm. Then in the attic, check the attic level of insulation, see if there's any moisture. And while we're going through the house, checking taps, faucets, and the general condition of it, anything that's installed.
Awesome. All right. Sounds good. Normally at the end of the report, what do? You send a detailed report?
Yeah, PDF report outlining everything that we discussed on site. If the client's here, if they're not here, send the report and then we can discuss everything.
Okay. For anybody who wants to get in touch with you, what's the best way?
So you can phone, email, or text.
What's your phone number?
519-984-3789.
Okay, there you go. And it's Martin. Once again, you can follow him on Instagram.
First Class Home Inspections.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So the roof looks pretty new. I would say it's less than 5 years old. It looks really in great shape. So that's a bonus for you as a buyer. Normally that could be quite expensive. And for the next like 10-15 years, the roof should be fine with proper maintenance and care. So this homeowner here, they did something really well. This is away from the house. Normally when you have a connected gutter from the roof coming down to the ground, you want it away from the house, not towards the foundation. So this is really well. They've done that here, so that's a good sign. Hopefully there's no moisture in the basement. We'll check with our thermal imaging camera by Martin, the home inspector, and I'll show that to you shortly. Same thing on the side of the house. This AC, I would say, is about 20 years old plus, probably the original AC. So what are we looking for?
Size of the service, so we got 100 amp. And just to make sure everything's wired correctly, so you got all copper, and it doesn't look like much changed
and
here.
How can you tell it's copper?
You can see the tips over there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All the copper wiring, and also the age of the house. It'd be surprising if it was anything but. Aluminum wiring was used up until 1972.
Awesome.
72, 76. So you shouldn't see it after that, but crazier things have happened.
And what color is the aluminum wire? Like a gray?
Aluminum is like a silvery color, so it literally looks like aluminum, and that's how you tell. Awesome. A lot of times older homes, so we're all good here.
So how old do you think this furnace is?
Furnace looks like it's same age as the air conditioning.
So original furnace
is 1996. There's a seat right there.
No. See.
Right up there, yeah. Not too much light. Raise it up. Yep, there you go, 1996.
Perfect. Well, they've done some work.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you see that there's a leak here, and this is a new power fan. So they've done maintenance, but it is older, so just because of its age, you want to plan for a replacement.
Okay, awesome. How much does something like this cost?
Furnace between 3,000 and 4,000.
How often would you recommend somebody change the furnace filter?
1-inch filter like this, every 3 months. 2 to 3 months, but 3 months, it's easier quarterly to remember, so 4 times a year.
Awesome. So this is a sump pump. So what are we looking for?
Checking for functionality.
So this one is working?
Yeah, they're both working. The one over here is older. You can see it's all brown and full of sediment. So it's good to have that one replaced.
Okay.
The other one is a little newer.
So back up?
So yeah, no issue there. But nice to have two in case there's an issue.
Okay, perfect. Water heater?
2009, so replaced. We have the proper flue pipe. This age of house, 1996, important to see water lines. So here we can see it's all copper, which is good.
Awesome.
Copper's been used for generations, tried and tested. This age of house, sometimes there's Kitec and could be problematic, but copper, never issues there. Right over here, got the water main, that's copper as well. So again, excellent material to have, it will last over 100 years without any issues.
So what are we looking at?
Okay, so unfinished space in the basement. This is just wrapped with plastic with fiberglass insulation behind it. And you can see there's no insulation on the bottom. So when this house was built, this was how they used to insulate houses. Nowadays, you'd see thicker insulation right down to the floor. So some might say, oh, this is an issue, there is no insulation, but this was also done 25 years ago in a different time.
So this is normal.
Yeah, so the suggestion or the recommendation would be to add more insulation because it'll help out with comfort and efficiency. But it is in the utility room.
So we're checking the fireplace to make it sure it's working properly. So here it is.
Yeah, we got a fan here, so we want to see if it heats up.
Okay, so we'll check the fan.
Or let that go for a little bit.
We'll come back and check it out. And as you can hear, the fan is on, so we're back. We checked it, and the fan is working. The desired temperature is met. So what are we looking at here?
Well, we're testing the air conditioning.
Okay.
We're seeing the temperature that comes out of the register.
Okay.
So it's been running for about 10 minutes, and you see the temperature dropping.
Okay.
So that's good.
So there's the IPIC marked and already checked insulation to make sure it looks good, well insulated. I'll try to attach pictures if I get any. If there was any issue, it'll be noted in the picture.
Thermal scanner.
There you go.
And we're trying to look for major gaps, so something like that would look like a window over there, up there in the attic. So we're seeing full coverage. House is well insulated.
Awesome.
And then here you can see a good picture here what the walls look like when they're insulated.
There you go, guys.
And there you can see the framing really well.
So in this case, we're looking for leaks
Yeah, check under please.
and water pressure as well.
Water pressure.
Awesome.
Seeing if it's got a carburetor, so it is functional.
Perfect. Hope you were able to get some value from this video. If you have any question, need any information, or have any suggestion, call or text me 519-259-9310. All right, take care. Bye now. See ya.